Okay, what's up everyone? This is really just a part 2 of my first video that was cut off, so I'm just going ahead and continue. Pretty much pick up where we left off. So of course you want to change your environment, you want to get new friends, you want to get people who are inspiring you and motivating you, but most importantly, they're going to hold you accountable and that are not going to support you while you're in your funk. They're going to encourage you to get up and get out and do something different. Which leads me into my next point is learn to be grateful. You know, we really do have to fix our heart posture and learn to be grateful and start listing the things that you are appreciative of, that you do have to be thankful for. That's the biggest and greatest way to be able to transition your situation in the moment. Whenever you are feeling down and you're feeling that spirit of depression coming over you, stop that in your tracks and start, you know what, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for this. I could be here, but I'm here. You know, I'm thankful for closed doors. We also have to remember that it's a blessing in not receiving some things as well. We don't always know the plans that God has for us. So sometimes just because we want it doesn't necessarily mean that it's what's good for us. That's what God wants for us as well. So we could be causing our own depression by being upset over something that didn't happen or something that didn't come to fruition that we wanted badly. But God may be saying, no, I have something better in store for you. That's not what I have planned for you. So be thankful for closed doors as well. But yes, always just focus on the good. Focus on what you do have. Focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can change. And then remember, being happy, it's a task, it's an effort, it's a daily task and something that you have to be mindful of on a consistent basis. I wake up in the morning, I say, today is going to be a great day. I command my day. Before I didn't used to do that, but now I do, because it's up to me to decide if I want it to be a good day, or do I want it to be other outside factors. Like I said, once again, what I can control. I can control my thoughts, my emotions, my feelings. So I'm telling myself it's going to be a great day. Despite whatever may come my way, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be content, and I'm going to roll with the punches. And something doesn't come up that goes my way, hey, being grateful for what has happened and learning to realize, okay, God, maybe that was a sign. Maybe that's not what you want from me. But learning to fix your heart posture will definitely go a long way, and learning to seek God in everything that you do. Because a lot of times we're just out here willy-nilly making decisions on our own, basing it off of what we want, what we think, but it may not always be aligned with what God wants for us and what God needs for us. Always remember, we're living a purpose-driven life, not a life of our own, but a life of God's, a life that God is guiding us. So the two may not always align, what you want and what He wants. So forget what you want and live a life of what we're called to be and who we're called to be, until we can start living in our purpose. And once we start living in our purpose, that's when you'll start finding fruit. That's when you'll start finding joy and true happiness. And we're not feeling like we're fighting this uphill battle, because then we'll realize God is on our side. He is always with us. He has never left us. Anytime that we may be feeling burdened or having any troubles, we can call on Him. We can reach out to Him, lay our burdens onto Him. This fight is not our own. You know, a lot of us try, and when we're in our depressed state, we try and seclude ourselves. We try to cut ourselves off from the world, and because we don't want to burden anybody with our problems. But that's what God is for. We burden Him with our issues. Lay your burdens unto Him so that we may be set free, so that we can say, hey, God, this is what I'm dealing with. This is how I'm feeling. I give it to you. I trust that you know what to do with it. You will do with it as you please. It's not my job to figure it out. It's my job to work out what you told me to do. So just remember, just stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Stay around people who are encouraged. Listen to positive music that's going to encourage you. Go to positive places that's going to encourage you. Just constantly working on transitioning your mindset. It's a task. It's a daily effort. You have to choose to be happy. You have to start your day off saying, this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to be. Start your day with intentions. Each day is a fight for your life and joy, but it is a decision. It's a decision. I know a lot of people like to say that depression is just an overwhelming feeling that they have no control over, but you definitely do. You definitely have control over it. You decide, do you want to be happy? Do you want these issues and emotions to keep you bogged down and keep you stagnant? Or do you want to move forward? Simple as that. It's just a choice. But once you make that choice to be happy and you start taking the steps to working on your happiness, it's very fruitful. Each day will get better and better and better. It's not going to be anything that happens overnight. I don't want to sit here and say that it will. Some it might, but it's a daily task. It's a daily effort. And each day gets better. Each day gets easier, and you become more encouraged, and to the point where you'll start to realize, I don't feel like that anymore. I actually do feel happy. I have joy in my heart, and I want to be able to spread that joy. So I do hope that this message is encouraging to some. Hopefully it does touch someone's heart, because I know that these things I've been there. I've definitely been there. And I know what it's like, but these are some of the things that I've done for myself to be able to get out of that place and into a much more happier, fruitful place. And I just would love for everybody to be there as well. So if you have any other questions or anything, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. This is one of my first videos. So support. Thank you guys. If you've made it this far, thank you. I do appreciate you. We love you. Have a good one.